given that z1 is equal to 3 plus I over 4 plus 3I, and z2 is equal to minus 2 plus 3I over, you have to find z1 minus z2. z1 minus z2 is equal to 3 plus I over 4 plus 3I minus 2 plus 3I divided by minus I. So the next thing for us to do is to get the LCM. The LCM here will be equal to, that is 4 plus 3I multiplied by negative I. So we have 4 plus 3I multiplying negative I as our LCM. So if we have this as our LCM, let's solve the fraction. 4 plus 3I minus I as a denominator. When we divide 4 plus 3I multiplied by minus I by 4 plus 3I, 4 plus 3I will cancel out and you are left with minus I. This minus I will multiply 3 plus I. So we have minus I multiplying 3 plus I. This minus sign comes here. When you divide 4 plus 3I multiplying minus I, the minus I will cancel out this minus I. You are left with 4 plus 3I. And that will multiply minus 2 plus 3I. So we have 4 plus 3I multiplying minus 2 plus 3I. Next, we will have minus I times 3 giving us minus 3I. Minus I times plus I, we have minus I squared. Next, we are going to have minus, let's pick the first term here, 4, to multiply the content of this bracket, minus 2 plus 3I. Then plus 3I to multiply the content of this bracket also, minus 2 plus 3I. Then we'll close this up. Divide by 4 times minus I, we have minus 4I. Then 3I times minus I, we have minus 3I squared. And that's equal to minus 3I minus I square is 1. I square is negative 1. So we have negative 1 here. Minus 4 times minus 2, we have minus 8. 4 times 3I, we have 12I. 12I plus 3 times negative 2. 3I times negative 2, we have, that will give us negative 6I. Is negative 6I. 3I times 3I, we have 9I squared. All divide by minus 4I minus 3 into the value of I squared is minus 1. Next, we will have minus 3i minus times minus 1, we have plus 1. This time around, we're opening this bracket. Minus times minus 8, we have plus 8. Minus times plus 12i, we have minus 12i. Minus times minus 6i, we have plus 6i. Minus times plus 9i squared, we have minus 9i squared. All divided by minus 4i plus 3. Right? Next, we will have minus 3i plus 1 plus 8 is 9 minus 12i plus 6i, that's minus 6i. Then minus 9 into minus 1. Divide by minus 4i plus 3. Here we have minus 3i minus 6i. That will give us minus 9i. Plus 9 minus times minus 1, we have plus 9. So 9 plus 9, we have 18. All over minus 4i plus 3. Rearranging this in a complex number form, where the real part comes first, we have 18 minus 9i divided by 3 minus 4i. Next for us here is to rationalize this denominator. So we have rationalizing the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator. If we rationalize the denominator, we are going to have 18 minus 9i multiplying 3 plus 4i. We are using the conjugate of this denominator, 3 minus 4i. The conjugate of it is 3 plus 4i. Here in the denominator, we have 3 minus 4i multiplying 3 plus 4i. Next is to open these brackets up so that we have 18 multiplying the content of this bracket, that's 3 plus 4i. Then minus 9, which is the second term in the first bracket, multiplying everything in the second bracket, 3 plus 4i. All divided by 3, the first term in this bracket, multiplying the second bracket, 3 plus 4i. And then minus 4, which is the second term in this bracket, multiplying everything in the second bracket, 3 plus 4i. Right. This is equal to, we have 18 times 3 giving us 54. 18 times 4i giving us 72i. 72i minus 9 times 3. This is supposed to be 9i. Right? So 9i times 3, we will have 27i. That's negative 27i. Because here is negative 9 times 3, you have negative 27i. Now negative 9i times 4i, that is negative 36 I squared. This will divide by 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4i, we have 12i. Minus 4i times 3, we have minus 12i. This is 12i minus 12i. Minus times minus, minus times plus is minus. 4i times 4i, we have 16i squared. This is equal to 54. 72i minus 27i, we have 45i. Minus 36 into minus 1, which is a value of I squared. All of this will divide. You have this here. Minus 12i will go with minus 12i will go with minus 12i. And here we are left with 9 minus 16 into minus 1, the value of I squared. And this is equal to 54 plus, that is minus 36 times minus 1 is plus 36 plus 45i divide by 9 plus 16, that is minus 16 times minus 1, we have plus 16. So at this point, we have 54 plus 36 giving us 90. We have 90 plus 45i divide by 25. So let's simplify this further. 90 plus 45i over 25. 90 plus 45i over 25. This is equal to 90 over 25 plus 45 over 25i. Right? The highest common factor between this is 5. 5 can enter 90. You have it 18 times. 5 can enter 25 5 times. 5 can enter 45. You have it 9 times. 5 can enter 25. You have it 5 times. So we have 18 over 5 as a real part, 9 over 5i as the imaginary part for this particular question that says, given that z1 equal to 3 plus I over 4 plus 3i and z2 equal minus 2 plus 3i over minus I, when we find z1 minus z2, the result will be 18 over 5 plus 9 over 5i. The second question here says, given z1 equal to 7 minus I and z2 equal to 1 plus 7i, evaluate z1 over z2. z1 over z2 is equal to, as z1 was given as 7 minus I, while z2 was given as 1 plus 7i. And when we have a complex number like this, Having a complex number as the denominator isn't allowed. So we have to rationalize the denominator, and that will be 7 minus I. Rationalizing, we are using the conjugate of the denominator, which is 1 minus 7I. All divide by 1 plus 7I multiplying 1 minus 7I. And this is equal to 7, which is the first term in the first bracket, will multiply the content of the second bracket, 1 minus 7I. Then minus I, which is the second term, will multiply the content of the second bracket, 1 minus 7I. All of this will divide 1, which is the first term here, multiplying 1 minus 7I plus 7I, that's this second term, multiplying everything here, 1 minus 7I. This is equal to 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times minus 7I, we have minus 49I. Minus I times 1 is minus I. Right? Minus times minus, we have plus. I times 7I, we have 7I squared. All of this will divide the denominator. 1 times 1, we have 1. 1 times minus 7I is minus 7I. Plus 7I times 1 is plus 7I. Plus times minus, we have minus. 7I times 7I, we have 49I squared. This is equal to 7 minus 49I minus I is minus 50I. Plus 7 into I square is minus 1. All divide by 1 minus 7I will cancel out minus 7I will cancel out plus 7I. And in the denominator, we are left with minus 49. I square is minus 1. So this is equal to 7 minus 50I plus 7 times minus 1 is minus 7. Divide by 1 plus 49. Because minus 49 times minus 1 is plus 49. We have plus 49. So the next step here, we have 7 minus 7 equal to 0. 0 minus 50I, you are left with minus 50I. In the numerator, divide by 1 plus 49, you have 50 in the denominator. And minus 50I divided by 50 is equal to minus I. So minus I is the value of Z1, Z2 in this particular equation.